Don't start your mess. Don't start your mess, Vic. Okay. Oh. Where's my music?
There was like no gum under this table at all. I'm about to put like no as.
Lord.
I'm about to put gum under the table.
My mic is being peculiar.
Yo, I had a dream. I met Run.
We on, Vic.
I had a dream though. I met Run.
Ah, yes, exactly. Turns out for what, y'all? Good afternoon, y'all. You are now listening to Roxanne Roxanne. And I'm your hostess with the mostest, Roxanne. Can I get a... Look, you're going to do me good with these hand claps today, right, Six Starborn?
I got you.
Thank you. I got my partner in crime, Six Starborn, in the building. I also have with me the gods, Victorious and Show, joining us today.
Peace.
What's up, guys?
Peace. What's going on? Peace.
Victorious and Show will be giving their take on the topic I have coined, to breed or not to breed, from a man's perspective.
Nice.
Give it up. Give it up. Woo!
Have to breed that.
Rah. How's everyone doing today? And God bless America.
Good.
I'm the only cheat guy in the room filled with all this yumminess. And guess what, guys?
Hey.
To the right, no kids. So we'll be taking
Aight.
apps, and I'll be the one, reviewing everything.
Don't tell the IRS you said that, though, because on paper I have a couple. I have a 9-year-old and an 18-year-old. She's going to college.
Nice. It's all about itemizing and deductions. So
I'm just playing, y'all.
Tune into episode, what was that? Maximize That Bread.
Yes,
Right.
or the one that we might have to coin after him, how to get out of jail free card. You know what I'm saying?
Featuring me and Wesley Snipes. And
Fat Joe and all those other people. First, before we start off, I want to give a special RIP to the Trekkie fans. Y'all lost Mr. Spock this week. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mr.
Long
Spock.
and prosper,
yeah.
Mr. Spock.
I don't know how to do that. I'd have to take my two. I can't.
Yeah.
Can y'all do that?
Yeah, everybody.
So what does that mean? Does that mean I'm a weirdo or something?
Nah.
I want to also
Just
give
means you can't do the Vulcan neck pinch and, put people down.
I do know how to do the finger jab. I grew up on Kung Fu flicks, so I think that's a little bit more pertinent than that stupid hand thing that Mr. Spock does. We also want to give a special RIP to Earl Lloyd. He was the first black NBA player. So O'Shan, my son, look at that. Look at his old O'Shan, Malik, whomever, all the young fellas and women. Because
know your history.
Know your history. Everybody, it's not just for the young men to understand and learn. And R.I.P. Nick's own Anthony Mason.
What?
Yeah, man.
You didn't know? I forgot. You're not on Facebook, are you, Victorious? He died.
He had a heart attack.
Like 48 years old.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a sad fact.
Come on now, black men, take care of yourselves, please. We need you.
He was in the Diamond D video, right?
Is he?
Back in the day.
Word? Best kept secret?
Yeah, he was when he dunking.
Yeah.
Real. Is that so?
Oh,
Is
wow.
that so? I had to take a sip of my wine. Well.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes, Six.
Happy birthday to the brother
shoot.
show.
He's shy. Happy born day.
Salute.
No, I'm not shy.
Happy G-Day, brother.
I'm just a sniper.
Ram. So we got the sniper and then we got the Wu-Tang Ninja. Wow, I'm in great company. So y'all hear that? If y'all come for y'all girl, y'all see who I got on my team? I hang with shooters and snipers and ninja and gold army vets and stuff like that. So be careful. I kid. Now on to the segment. Well, before I even go on to that segment, we may have one more guest that's pertinent to the show. He should be here hopefully around 2:30, so we'll be able to get his take as well. I'll introduce him when he comes in. But now on to the segment in which I have coined as Roxanne's Rant. I'd like to blow off a little bit of steam I have no other outlet because my friends and family members are tired of hearing my complaints. I mean, if Show and Victorious give me their phone numbers, I'd be happy to call them and share, you know, my concerns. But I
Don't do it.
You're not nice. So anyway, I need y'all to listen to me, viewers and listeners, because you guys are my therapy. First, I just want to say, I am sick and tired of all these collections being collected at my damn job. Yo, it's like I need to start using all the money that I've spent on my job because of bereavement, because of birthdays, because of someone got into a car accident, because of what else? Happy anniversary. Stop coming to my desk patronizing me.
Somebody
What's up with that?
New butt implant.
That's a possibility, you know what I'm saying?
Liposuction.
They come to your desk with a hat? Or how do you do that?
They come through with a card. There's always a card.
Money in the card?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sign it and
You never
and
seen that before?
No.
They don't do that over there by you?
I wonder
By me,
where.
they give a card. We just sign on the card.
What about
they
bread?
don't
Y'all
ask
don't
you to
drop no
throw anything
bread?
in?
Never.
You know,
Wow, I need
no.
to-
They actually ask people. You didn't throw anything in. That's what happened.
And then
You
on
get a
top
receipt,
of
you get
it,
a
they
receipt.
usually have like an envelope or a list where they have your name, Roxanne. She gave $3.
Oh, come on. That's
They
whack.
document
so there's a
it,
list
yeah.
all over that say Victorious 0.
Listen, if your name is not on the list, that means you didn't contribute.
They bring you back a receipt?
They don't bring you back a receipt, but they ought
I
to
don't need
because
to
I
work
want to
for you
start
work.
itemizing that sucker.
I ain't working
That
for
should
you
be a
work.
part of my
Somebody gonna
tax
die every
write-off.
week.
Okay? This one chick at my job, yo, she got in 2 car accidents already. But before her car accident, she said to me, Roxanne, yo, check this out. I'm going to school and I'm about to graduate. And I don't know how I'm going to balance out job and school. And next thing you know, you in a car accident. And this is the second one and the second freaking card
So-
that came around.
She's scamming Geico and y'all. At
You
the
know,
same
Yeah.
time.
you think?
Everybody getting scammed.
You
Oh,
think?
man. From
And am I helping you pay for your books? What about
Sounds
the
like
new
she has a good
stethoscope?
hustle going on.
Listen, I want y'all to stop coming by me. If I hear something, because they normally send out a worldwide email. If I see something is wrong, especially about a particular person that I care about, I'm going to see you first. You understand what I'm saying? Don't, look, I'll call you. Don't call me. How about that? Is that fair enough?
Sounds fair to me.
Well, guess what? Let me think of a day. I'm about to send out a card.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with this room. see,
How much
see
you
who's
kicking in?
giving.
Show is
Show
like,
how, well, I was doing it on behalf of Show, but I'm gonna just take mine off the top. What you think?
About what you talking about?
Yeah, we're gonna send a birthday card around for you. How does that sound? But I'm skimming mine off the top.
Of course.
Come on now, I'm doing the work. I gotta get paid for doing the work, do I not?
Indeed.
Thank you.
Everybody got to get PC, right?
For your birthday,
whole
on
nother
your
rant.
behalf.
Don't let me rant about PC.
Lord have mercy. So guess what? I ain't gonna be able to do it. Stop
Can you
coming
do
around.
it?
I ain't gonna be able to do it. Well, we know what this time is. This is the Ask Roxy portion of the show. During this segment, Six will read a question written by one of our listeners and offer some advice. For all advice questions, please email me at info@roxanne.rocks, because I rocks. And remember, do as I say, not as I do. Six Starborn, what you got?
Okay. Well,
Ram, make it sexy.
today's question comes from one of our female listeners.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Are you ready?
Are you going to do the female voice thingy?
I'll try my best.
Like the Kung Fu movies.
All right. Well, here we go.
You can do your voice. Do your voice.
All right.
Side eye.
I never thought that sex would come between my husband and I. I was raised a devout Pentecostal Christian and have only been with one other man in my lifetime. A mistake before I got married.
Bullshit.
The mistake wasn't being with that one guy. The mistake was being with one guy. But anyway,
Okay.
the only thing I've learned about sex growing up is that it's bad, dirty, and for reproduction only. I'm no longer with that particular church, but I am still a very godly woman.
Ram.
When I got married a year ago, my husband used to lovingly call me a prude. He would tease me about being uptight, but never with any malice, although he tried to get it every night.
Ram.
I would always say yes
Sounds
once
like
or
my
twice
guy.
a week.
What you talking about?
Since then, it's become once or twice a month. Last night, he accused me of not loving him anymore. Of course, I love him, and sex is okay, but sex is just not a priority for me. At the end of the day, I'm exhausted. I'm 32, he's 35, so we're not kids anymore. I know it sounds crazy, but I still have my upbringing in my head. Sex is for procreation. When he touches
I
me,
agree. I'm just kidding.
when he touches me, I don't really feel aroused, and because of it, sex feels like a performance. One day he asked me just to touch myself so he could watch, and and I was looking at him like he was crazy.
Spicy.
I've never done that alone. I've never even done that. I've never even done that alone.
Wow.
Since then, it's been very different between us. He's called me icy, frigid, and uncaring. I want to turn him on again, but where do I begin? I feel awkward. I don't want to be a prude anymore, but now I feel like his eyes are starting to wander. Is it too late? Roxy, I need some help.
As do I. First of all, when a woman holds back the goods, does that mean she doesn't love you? Why
Yes.
do guys say that? Does that mean she don't love
I
you?
mean, some women are just prudes.
It do.
It means she doesn't love her man if she holds back the goods.
It do.
It means she don't love sex with him.
If she ain't fucking with you, she ain't fucking with you. That's
Turn down for what? We're going to let that slide because it's his birthday.
It's-
We
yeah.
forgot to play the birthday song.
Yeah.
So this is us. But that doesn't mean she doesn't love you. Okay. Thank you for writing in, and I agree. The way some of us are brought up can ultimately affect our views regarding sex. I first want to remind you that this is your husband. Please always keep this in mind when you're saying no to him. As a married couple, you both have an obligation to each other, Miss Thang. And yes, that means sexually. You have to ask yourself this question: how will I feel if he went astray? If you don't want him to roam, give that dog his bone. Sweetie, you like that? You like that? Okay, secondly, I think you should hire King Noir and Jet Setting Jasmine so that they both can sit with you and your husband and talk it out. You're clearly uncomfortable with him touching you. Hell, you didn't even want to touch yourself when he suggested the idea, which I think that's always fun. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell would have played by themselves when we were talking about go play with yourself?
I like,
it ain't no fun.
Yeah, I like to watch myself.
Ain't
Hey.
no- he likes to watch himself, y'all. You heard?
No, I like to. No.
Sorry. Okay, you can clean that up. You
Listen.
can make it clear. Make it clear. You need to add some spice, and I really think that you might push that man away because he is now referring to you as icy and frigid. Now, let me just make this one thing clear. When a guy says jokingly, in quotes, jokingly, you are icy and frigid and uncaring, he ain't joking.
You already
He's
know.
not joking.
Real talk.
You understand what I'm
means it,
saying?
right?
Those are the cues. And let me tell you, people, they act like, you know, when the relationship is over, they'll be like, oh, well, he did say I was icy and frigid, but he was kidding. Now you realize he left your ass. He wasn't kidding. Take those little jokes into consideration and take them very seriously. Lastly, I would like... I would like you to listen to Roxanne Roxanne's episode 13, Sexy Back, featuring King Noir. After that, I would schedule a date night with him. Surprise him with a candlelit dinner and be sure to prepare his favorite meal. Also have a bottle of that yak or some Cabernet, preferably 13% alcohol in that Cabernet. And let your alter ego come out. Remember, don't be shy and allow that inner actress to do her thing. And please keep me posted. What you guys think about that?
Go to a strip club.
Wow, she can't even touch herself. You think she gonna go and watch all them iggle bitties jumping and bouncing all over her and her man?
Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it.
www.xnxx.com.
What's that, Six?
It's very user friendly. You can navigate through it easily, learn some new things, figure out.
Is it
some,
virtual? Can you be like a virtual actress on there?
She needs to expose her mind. She needs to open her mind up.
Right.
Yeah, a
you
little
know,
bit.
to the things that go on in the bedroom, and she's unexperienced. She's unexperienced.
Homeboy,
Yes.
though, but she doesn't enjoy sex.
She doesn't enjoy it because
She
of
need
her
to tell
upbringing.
homeboy. Nah, she need to tell homeboy like I'm frigid. I don't like it because you're not doing things that make me feel. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard men say to women, well, this one day my friend's husband decided to have a conversation in front of me that made me extremely uncomfortable. He was like, how, no, for real, like married people or couples don't mention certain things in front of onlookers or people that's just in the room. He was like, yeah, I don't know how we got on the subject, but he was like, yeah, every time I tried to go down south, she started giggling and acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, awkward. You know what I mean? He was, but some people,
Gag her
they
mouth.
just
gag her mouth and tie it down. Like, that's problem solved.
that's what you about, Vic?
No, what I'm saying is that she's
tell me
giggling.
the truth.
She's giggling and moving around. Then you have to.
You got to restrain that ass. Okay. Well, tell your husband to write in. I think Six might have some great
347-555-VICT.
999. Never mind.
I speak tongues too, Pentecost.
Woo!
And,
Can we get a
and
gunshot?
Because they don't have no children. Where their kids at though?
They have no children.
So you've been doing it for a year. It's supposed to be just for kids. And
come on now, just for procreation.
Where recreation. I feel that though. Salute to them with no kids.
Seriously, on a serious note.
Yeah, this is serious.
This is serious. In the Bible, the Bible says God instructs woman to be a sexual super freak for her husband. The Bible says there is nothing.
Can we get some applause for that? Yeah, man.
There is nothing undefiled in the bedroom, and that is in the Bible. The Lord said that there is nothing undefiled in the bedroom. If your husband wants you to jump through a ring of fire, you jump through that ring of fire.
Turn your ass right on down, Six. Why you going so hard, brother Starborn?
There is nothing undefiled in the bedroom. It's in the Bible, and God wants you to be a super freak for your husband.
As you should. Come on now, real talk. Okay, Six may have been a little bit powerful just now, but yes, when you're married, you should turn it up, and that's your man. Do you want him to, all the way up? I mean, as long as you're comfortable, you don't want to be introduced to anal beads if that's not your thing. You know what I'm saying?
God says anal beads are okay.
As long as you're married. As long as you're married. Stop misquoting the Bible.
Nothing is undefiled.
They didn't even have
in the marriage bed.
What's that?
Nothing. God said nothing.
You don't want your man to step out on you. Your main control. You want to know if it's too late. You need to fix that now, and you need to hit King Noir up. Google him, Jet Setting Jasmine. You can look at my page, and I'll have the information for you. But anywho,
she gonna step out first.
Huh?
She gonna step out first.
With who? With what?
She'll
with Bob?
She'll find somebody.
Man, she ain't going nowhere. She don't even like nobody to touch her.
Tyler Perry, the Temptation movie.
It sounds like Victorious is offering his services. Like,
I think he might. He said he speaks in tongues.
Some coaching.
777.
Right.
1 2 3 4.
Nah, we want the other number.
Or JetSandJasmine.com.
No, your other number.
Oh.
He forgot. But this portion of the show I have coined as Roxanity. During this segment, I like to talk about things that I have found most interesting. I do not discriminate. Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming on. So some of the topics that I speak of or read of may occur anywhere around the world. I am worldly. Yeah. You can also view all of Roxanity topics in its entirety on my Facebook page, Roxanne Roxanne. Turn that up a little bit, Six.
Okay.
I want that beat to drop before I start. Come on, the other part. Ow. Men, do you ever get dull aches after having sex? Well, Dwayne Walters did for many years, but his doctor brushed it off.
Joe got the joke. He got the joke.
Mr. Walters decided to go to his doctor when he observed blood in his urine. So I just want to recant this. Remember, he was having issues with pain after sex, and he went to his doctors and they brushed him off. So now when he saw blood in his urine, he decided to go back for a second opinion because he felt, his doctors was on some Fugaga-ish. Right. His doctors then decided to test him for bladder cancer. Luckily for him, he did not have cancer, but he did have PMDS, persistent Mullerian duct syndrome. Dwayne, who was born a male, happens to have a fully functioning woman's interior, which contains a uterus, fallopian tubes, ovary, and cervix. Yeah, he got a womb. And he also got the male organ. Dwayne Walters will be the first British male to undergo a hysterectomy. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, crickets like him up.
Yo, could you imagine? He and his wife or whomever, she already has children. So they're trying to procreate, or whatever the case may be, have a few little offspring. But that hasn't been happening. And of course, he's been having those pains that girls have after sex. If they,
So he gets menstrual cramps?
I don't know if it's menstrual. He could. He could.
So the
Because
blood
he
in
has
his
a
urine, that was
fully-
like his period or something?
That was
like
his
that?
urine. That was his good.
Oh,
good,
wow.
good perspective. Six. Yes.
This is the most horrible thing you've ever
Yes.
reported in the history of Roxanity. I don't think you can get any worse than this.
My mind is blown.
Yo, but that's really a good perspective and observation. 6-star born. He was menstruating.
Wow.
Whoa.
He was menstruating. Fully operational cervix, uterus, fallopian tubes, and ovaries.
That guy's like a deity, man. Right?
I'm just saying, who shot you?
Yo, oh my Lord.
Yeah. So he's gonna be the first. He came out, speaking about it, sharing his story. He wasn't embarrassed. His fiance, wife, whatever, she's fully supporting his thing, and he's
So he
he's
can
making
get
British
seated up?
history. Huh?
He gets seated up though. Is the
Can he
question.
get seated up?
Can he seed himself up?
He could
Yeah,
probably
is he
seat himself up.
asexual?
Right.
He would be a god amongst
No,
men.
just like those
Right.
fish.
he could have a virgin birth.
Where would he? They would have to give him a C-section, definitely.
Right.
They'd have to give him a hip-to-hip cut, a bikini cut.
Question.
Have to get a bikini
Fellas,
Pause.
real question. If that was you, would you let science, if they had to even do it through the science, would you let them seed you up?
Oh.
That baby gonna come out retarded.
That's real easy. You know what
What's
I mean?
the answer?
That's a non-question.
It means yes or no. You'll do it. You'll knock yourself up.
Never.
Knock yourself up.
Never.
Look, hell to the no.
Right?
What about you, Victorious? Would you knock yourself up?
I don't know. You talking about like
sound like a different-
semen, like
Your own
sperm?
semen. So the thing is, when you're about to
I don't
ejaculate,
like to
you
even-
hold it in your belly, and it'll go right up into the female organ, your female interior.
She's talking like she's a
I'm a
scientist.
science.
herself,
It's all.
we all scientists in this
It's
room.
elementary. It's elementary.
Is it 9
Indeed,
months?
we
It's
are.
9 months.
Yeah, or 10 months because I was pregnant with my second
Well,
kid for
doctor.
42
10
weeks.
months you get a stomach and all that.
Yeah.
Now where does
He
it
gonna
come
have a
out?
beard with a stomach.
Where it come out?
You're gonna have to get that bikini cut. It looks nice, nice little
I
bikini cut.
think
Wait,
Brother
hold on.
Victorious is thinking about it.
He's gonna vomit.
All right, my attorney advised me. I don't know. You give me 10 more years, and I'm going to do whatever necessary.
Well, on to the next one. Parents. Whenever you give your children lunch money, ask them if they spent it. And let me just say this while my music is
They
cute.
flipped it.
Because every time I give my son Chad money, guess what? He always comes back with it. And I always
We-
recycle his money. Give it back to him the next day. You dig? That's the way it's called. That's what it's called. A 33-year-old woman by the name of Rosa Rios, who worked as a school bus aide, was caught on the bus's surveillance camera stealing the children's lunch money. There were hours of footage of Rosa using various tactics to get that bread. One tactic she used was, look over there, it's a bird, it's a plane. And when the kids looked, she dug their pockets. I'm just kidding. But she did get them to give her their book bags. Like when they would get on the bus, she'd be like, yo, up your bag, let me hold that for you. And she'd rummage through it and straight steal their money. Rosa got caught because she slipped up when she decided to take her thefts
That's a classy
further.
lady.
That's a classy lady.
From Brownsville?
She's not from the Ville, and she was actually she was a snowflake. So she wasn't even though it's gentrifying, but. No, she's not black. She's not from the Ville. Rosa got caught because she slipped up when she decided to steal $400 out of the bus driver's pocketbook. So the driver had the surveillance cameras reviewed, and this is how they caught Rosa. Rosa Rios was fired and arrested. Her bail was set at $50K, and the amount of money she has stolen over time has been undetermined. So just imagine.
Rio, she wasn't a snowflake. She was Mexican.
No, she was Spanish.
I
I'm
want to
sorry.
applaud all them children for not snitching.
They did.
They could've snitched
Well, what
early.
happened when they went to
Bravo.
school? How would they were like, where's my
Like,
lunch
mommy, I
money?
lost my money
They
again.
didn't, like-
Mommy's checking the pockets for hole and was
Rosa
like, mommy,
was
did
the-
you trick your money, son?
She was the gooch in real life.
Okay.
She's the straight up gooch, the invisible bully.
No
like the gooch.
bueno, no
Where's
bueno.
your money? It's just disappeared. It was the gooch.
Yo, but not to mention, I remember one time, I'd ask my last son, like, yo, what did you buy today? Did you buy anything with your dollar? Because we had another person that was another Rosa, a male version who was 12 years old, digging his pockets, which was his big brother, because he knew he would never spend his money, so he would tap his pockets. You know what I'm saying? And one day, the teacher told me that your little son tried to offer this little girl $1, and she was like, I don't want no dollar. My daddy give me $5 every day.
Hey.
Real. You know, so you never
Good
know
job,
what
Dad.
they do. Good job, Dad. And listen, that would be another write-off. You can't be giving my money to no little girl. And then she faced these. My daddy give me $5 every day.
Hey, man, you got to use what you got.
That's what fathers are supposed to do, but we're going to
They
get
are.
into that later.
Unshante.
Later.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
I don't know what
It ain't
fathers
tricking if you got it, but I only got $1 to give you every morning, little boy. You better use it on something
Candy.
from the
You
school
better, yeah.
store. Yeah, some bubble gum or the magic gum or the Big League gum. Y'all remember the Big League gum? Get yourself 10 packs an hour
Big
later.
League Chew.
That was terrible.
Yeah. Big League. You can't get 10 packs an hour later like we did. You can get 4 packs now, and it's only 5 in the pack. They're a quarter
Wow.
each. But anyway, so ladies, if you ever get the urge to express milk from your boobs for your baby while on the job, then get fired for doing so. Don't even think about filing a sex discrimination suit because men can lactate too.
Oh.
Angela Ames came off of maternity leave and needed to pump her breasts. She wanted to use their lactation room, which we don't have that at my job, but was denied access because she needed to fill out specific paperwork in order to use the room. Not to mention, it would have taken days for the paperwork to process, and Angela's breasts were engorged. And ladies that had babies, y'all know that if you got some engorged tetas, it makes you want to stab yourself in the neck. You'll be having daddy take that milk out.
Wow.
I'm just saying, but ain't nothing wrong with that.
I've heard it's very painful.
It hurts.
It's like the women equivalent
It
of blue
hurts.
balls.
It is. This one lady decided she wanted to relieve the pain and wash her breasts under cold water and straight froze the milk ducts. So
Yipes.
she ended up having a serious infection and fever. She almost died right after her baby died because her breasts were super engorged. So ladies, warm compress, nothing cold.
Or
you'll freeze the
Or
milk.
718-555.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. There you go.
My
We gotta get
office
shot
was
for that.
always the lactation station, personally.
Really?
Yeah, but that was in my younger days.
Your office in your room?
Huh?
Which?
at my office at
Lord
work.
have mercy.
Beautiful thing.
But back to the story.
It was also the coffee room.
Hey, but wait a minute. They sell that stuff.
What, breast milk?
Breast milk. You
Do
get
y'all want to
money,
be
man.
sipping on somebody's breast milk?
I know someone
Y'all
that
know
does
what
it.
broad
Depends.
got?
It was-
No, for the babies. For the babies, you can sell it. Flip that.
I think that it's really
That's
intended
a new
for the
hustle right there.
babies, but it's really the men that wants to drink the milk and flavor their coffee with it,
I never wanted
It's,
to.
it's
Hey,
good
man,
for you,
you know
too.
or
what?
their herbal tea,
You know what? Yeah, it's natural.
their yerba mate.
That's
Better than cow's milk.
That's organic.
Yeah, cow's milk is for cows. Shit, the kids don't drink that. Excuse my. But anyway, Angela's only option was to use the room with no privacy to help relieve her engorged, swollen breasts.
Wow.
Of course, she then again reached out to the department's head regarding the lactation room and was met with a resignation letter to sign and was told, go home and be with your babies. Angela took her case to court accusing her job of sex discrimination, but the trial court ruled that bullying women over breastfeeding isn't deemed as sex discrimination and that in theory men lactate too.
Wait, so she got fired, or he just said, go
He
home,
typed
take care
up
of your
a
baby?
resignation letter because he was tired of her
Oh.
bitching and moaning
And said,
and
"Go
was
home, take care of your
like,
baby."
sign it. First of all, damn, I never knew a job that would hand type a letter like, I resign
I've
my
done that.
position.
I've done that.
What kind of... That
Makes
must,
it easier. That makes it easier
obviously,
to
that's
get
not a
out.
municipal position because they don't do that.
Do that, my job. I did that. I did that.
Your job is private, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why private industry is a whole different beast. But I'm just saying, guess what? So don't sue. And men, you guys, you know you lactate too. And I know that for sure. You know that, right?
I don't know.
I have,
Just
I
squeeze
have
your
never-
nipples.
I
Just
don't
squeeze your
know.
nipples.
I'm not
I have
squeezing
never
my
Squeeze
nipples.
it really hard. Just
I
squeeze
don't know
it.
what to talk
First,
about.
you gotta
I have never lactated
bring the
myself.
milk ducts down and like
I'm not
squeeze
squeezing
them.
my nipples. I'm not squeezing my nipples.
Yeah.
So you
I
don't want any
squeeze-
milk for
I
the
don't-
yerba mate?
I don't squeeze my own nipples.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
squeeze my
Real.
no clamps, no squeezing,
No clamps, no squeezing,
no
no
jumper
no
cable.
nipple rings, no
No.
nipple tassels, none of that.
I don't even have nipples.
Let me
Oh,
see.
he's keeping it that funky. He's keeping it funky.
You're sharing. I think you're oversharing at this point.
It's fine. It's his birthday. You get to share whatever
That's why I don't have
you
any
want.
children.
But listen, because I ain't got no nipples.
No, that's just my fantasy, man. If,
You
if
want
I
nipples?
I don't want nipples, right?
What's your
It's the
fantasy?
Hennessy's talking.
No nipples, just to be like a G.I. Joe type of cat. You know what I mean?
He-Man.
Yeah, man.
The Barbie dolls never had no
No
nipples.
nipples.
All they had was straight breasts. They need to update the damn Barbie dolls and give them some damn nipples.
I'm with it.
The headlights.
Question.
I support that.
Why are nipples so, like, revered?
You know why?
A woman can show as long as she puts, like, a sticker over her nipple, she can go shirtless, and there's, like, no problem. Why is the nipple the point of it all?
Because people think that nipples are a form of excitement. So, say for instance,
They are a form of excitement.
Well, they are.
Exciting to me.
They're not excited to me. That's why I wear padded bras. F that. You ain't gonna never know when I'm excited. You're gonna have to just.
I think that's silly. I think it's silly.
That's silly. You should let the world.
No. I think the nipple.
Let
the world know.
I ain't about that life. Hell no. Now, on that note, the meat and potatoes of it all, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually I have my guests do the round and round dance. Y'all about that? Oh, okay. They started without me. Come on, y'all. Bounce with me. Bounce with me. Bam. All right. You are now listening to Roxanne's Roundtable R&R. Today's topic is to breed or not to breed from a man's perspective. During this show, we will speak of two fearless gentlemen regarding their lives without children. I would like to reintroduce and welcome Victorious' show, and thank you for joining us. Ram!
Yo.
All right. To my knowledge, there are 5 types of men. Men who want kids, men who don't want kids, your playboys. Would that be 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Your playboys, your Peter Pans, men who don't want to grow up. Oh, that is 5. And men who are neutral. The first 4 is self-explanatory, but the neutral man is waiting for the right mate and is in no rush. Which one are you, Show?
This is a setup.
Yeah, man. Roxanne, these are real loaded questions. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
See, I don't disagree with you. You got points, but I think what's up with all the soft music you playing now, right?
Half on the baby, baby. Half on the baby, baby.
All right, come on.
Yes. Which one are you, Show?
Let's do it. I think most people are a mixture of all of those.
Okay.
You understand?
That's fine.
So it's not one way or the other. It's you feel different ways, different days. You know what I'm talking about?
Different ways, different days. I like that. I'm gonna steal that from you. What about you, Vic? Which one are you?
What's the 4? I'm not neutral. I'm not neutral about anything. I'm not neutral.
Okay.
I want children.
Okay. So then there you go. Men who don't want kids, men who want kids, men who don't want kids. Your playboys. Of course, you know what the
I'm not a playboy.
Okay. Peter Pan,
now.
men who don't want to grow up.
I want to grow up.
You want to grow up? Have you grown up or you want to grow up?
I'm grown.
Yes, you are. Grown and sexy here is TJ.
Not neutral.
Gotcha.
You know who's neutral? A lot of women who already have children are neutral. That they be like, I could have another kid.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
I don't really.
Gotcha.
So,
Reasons for some men to not wanting to have kids, from what I understand, is because they are dissatisfied with their looks. Some feel that they just don't have the calling. Some feel that it's way too much stress on Mother Earth having another mouth to feed when it's already populated.
That's true.
Some don't want to bring a child up in this crazy world. Babies can change everything. Some, men are afraid that the relationship might not last. Some fear that history might repeat itself. Example, a physically abusive father, abused parents become abused. People from abused parents can become abused parents. And they don't want their past to follow them. For example, a womanizer having a daughter. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Who should I start with?
I mean, that's you asking me like, well, my thought. Those all sound real. That's not me. I mean, at my age.
Which is still young, of course. So
yeah. I'm youngish, on all that. I'm not afraid of the cycle and all that.
Right.
I will say though that growing up, I definitely always knew I had to have finances straight. Before I had, a
definitely.
child. And I did that early though. But I've been planning for a child. I'm planning for a child for a long time, as far as making things straight and everything.
Absolutely.
It's like I didn't want to have a child till I had a car, because I didn't want to have, I just things that I wanted to put in place, whatever.
Right. You didn't want your baby mama or your wife.
I used to see like women on the stairs. No disrespect, but like I be like women on the carriages on the subway.
Yeah.
I'll
People
be like,
are not
I
nice.
can't have that.
And I'm not helping them if I have heels on. So.
Right. But I'm ready. I'm ready to have a child. But they take two to tango. You know.
It certainly does. What are your thoughts, Shaw?
This is real complex. I mean, people simplify it. I mean, if you say, "Yeah, I want to have kids," right? Now you go into different, like, way deeper categories of how do you want to have a kid,
right?
I mean, where do you
what circumstances and stuff like that?
What circumstances? You want to have a kid to do what?
Okay.
You know,
carry that name.
You know,
names don't mean anything anymore.
I mean, that's
especially if it's a boy child.
That's kind of shallow.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Egotistical.
It is. Right. It can be deemed that. Yeah. It is. Yeah, you're right.
It could be. It's self-serving. It's self-serving, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? You want to have a kid for, you know what I mean, to promote that you, I had a kid.
Yeah, it's just like a stripe almost under your belt or something like that.
Right. So some people, they dropping seeds like, you know what I mean? Like
nobody's business.
Yeah, like it's like the world's about to be extinct. Like they have a grand scheme of trying to overpopulate per se. Let me just ask this.
Okay.
First and foremost, I want to say men with no kids to me is a hot commodity.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, why do you think that they're occasionally frowned upon? Because to me, like, the questions come: what's wrong with you? Why you ain't got no kids? You what? You 32? You 35? You 37? You 40? Like. Well, why don't you have kids?
First of all, I want to say no one here is 40. I just wanted to just maybe 32 or 35, but right.
You guys are my peers, and I'm 25.
You don't. A lot of women don't. Like, you meet a woman and they say you don't have no children. It's usually a good thing.
My drawers would get wet.
Yeah, they get
if I wasn't
wet,
single.
but then
I wasn't
act like
in a relationship. I mean,
but then they act like, you know, well, what's wrong with you? Like, why? You know, like you want.
I hate that question.
Yeah. Like, it's mad different. It's like, why are you single? Like, this mad. You can't just whatever. But I don't really get
because I'm taking my time. That's why.
No, I'm a 5%er, right? I'm a 5%er, you know. Right. And 5% nation, like, that culture really promotes having children,
procreating
from the beginning, you know. So I get a couple of jabs and stabs from people, you know what I'm saying, here and there.
Of that community.
Yeah, because it's like.
What do they say to you?
I'm gonna share something like y'all gonna laugh, but.
We might not.
One thing someone say, "Oh, you a seatless grape." You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. It's like, you gotta laugh, but it's like, damn. You know what I mean? But
what is your response?
You laugh because it's funny.
You think that should? I mean,
I think people know, like, I ain't sterile. Like, I've gotten people pregnant before. I mean, that's my whole concern. Just like, no, I'm able to have children. It just ain't never worked out like that.
Right.
With whatever women, you know, I chose or chose me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I noticed? Like, some of them is like, what I want to ask, or what are some of the misconceptions of not having any children? Do people ever look at you, like, say for instance, if people like, yo, I'm mad tired, or right now I can't participate in something because my money is funny, and they be like, you ain't got no kids, why you're tired, or why you don't have money? Like, what are some of the misconceptions? Even though we just talked about, the whole seedless grape, which is just a farce per se, but like, what are some of the misconceptions you've heard, Show?
It's funny. Come on, don't funny. It's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
I can't say. I think it's insulting, but I'm not a guy, and I'm not without child either. You know, I don't. I think it's a. I mean, I guess you gotta laugh certain things off, but I don't think it's funny. And I have a lot of friends that don't have any children.
Okay.
And I like. To me, like, for instance, there's a rule of thumb that I have.
Okay.
Even if I see a chick that's pregnant, belly, she could look like she about to drop her load any moment. I don't ever say, "Are you pregnant?" Because I made that mistake twice in my life, and the chick wasn't pregnant. Right. This one chick was like, "No, I got tumor in my stomach," and I was like, "Damn." You know what I'm saying? So that shut me up. So when, like, for me to say, if I know that you don't have any children, I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, well, what you waiting for?" You know, it's along the same realm. Right. So, like, I think it's all very so insulting. But, like, when you guys do what you do, y'all work, y'all do whatever y'all do. If you say you're tired, have anybody ever say to you, like, well, what you tired for? You ain't got no kids, or whatever the case may be, or why you ain't got no money today? You ain't got no kids to take care of. Like, us, it seems like us people with kids, we always got something to say. What's up with that? You ever realize that?
Look, I don't really get that. I mean, most of my guys, like, everybody,
they be like, "I wish I was you."
I think men don't want to have kids because kids represent the party being over in one way, shape, or form. Whether it's going to be child support, which is always going to be like, shh, you know what I mean?
It's
he's trying to bait us.
It's a psychological shift. You know what I mean? You have to change your mindset.
Well,
I mean, with kids.
Roxanne, what you said, I've heard that before.
Which
but
one?
usually,
Which part?
as far as women saying with other women, like, you don't got nothing to be tired about.
Yeah.
That's usually said to other women from women, not to men, because unfortunately, there's like a perception that men ain't really taking care of that anyway.
Right.
You know, but which is wrong. But only like the misconception that I have, there's two of them. One of them is that whole thing, like you have until you 95 to have children.
Look at Bruce.
That is not the case for a brother in the ghetto. Like it ain't like you can just be 90 and pull. You go in the shadow. You gonna pull like a
shadow.
A 39-year-old woman. Like it ain't. You ain't gonna be 75, and you know what I'm saying, pimping and having children. You know what I mean? That's not the case.
Wave.
Biologically,
it don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't make no sense. It don't help me none. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest misconception, and I'm gonna say it to brother show too, is that you know you don't gotta have biological children to be a father in this world.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? There's people who have children and they ain't fathers. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
If you're a man amongst your community, then all the babies are yours.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Who would have thunk it? We had Michelle Hurst from Orange is the New Black. She doesn't have any children, and she mentioned, she was like, yeah, even though I have no children, no biological children, I go to the library every weekend and read to them students, like on some real thing. Those are my babies. Like, that's my community. Those are my babies. But I've got to ask you, well, let me just mention this one thing. I knew this one guy who was dating a girl for a significant period of time, and she was like, you know, very protective when it came to them sexually, and was like, you know, I don't want no kids. And the moment he broke up with her, she got pregnant by the next man. Yo, he was all in his feelings. Y'all know any stories like that?
Yeah.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Look, man.
It is jacked up, word. It is what it is, right? So now he's still don't have any children and looking like, yo, you know, I've been with you for all these years, and so now is it me? You just didn't want my kid? Because how could the next man, you only was dating him for like 3 months, and rumor around town is that you're pregnant. When I asked you, you denied it.
Yo, why you getting hype? You getting hype, son? Yo, chill, son.
Because that was my baby. You know, I knocked that broad up, and she played. I mean, you know, I wanted to knock her. I'm just kidding, but I'm not a guy, guys.
We get that other beat, DJ. I want that other beat. That other beat made everything sound deep. That first beat.
You want to go?
Made everything sound deep.
Yo, but I think that question reference or that subject references the caller that wrote in.
Right. Yeah.
You understand? So it's like people say how they feel, but really the actions
dictate worth. Actions
you know what I mean?
dictate worth. Really Michael Bonham. Yes. Let me ask you, handsome.
I got Plan B before.
You did?
I got Plan B. I didn't get aborted, but you know, I mean, I tried.
Wow.
But I guess it's me. I guess you know me.
Ladies, stay away from that Plan B. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do, but you don't. I mean, Six said he has a concoction for his women.
Don't do that, because sometimes you.
I have a concoction.
Hanger.
I have a no. It's a concoction that the slaves.
Yo, that almost went over my head. It went partially over and came back.
It was from slavery days. The slaves used to use this concoction because master would knock them up. They didn't want to have it.
Right.
So you know, I learned it from my grandmother. You know, it's passed down and stuff like that. And you know, because I knew I wasn't trying to have any kids until I was married. That was my thing. I was like, I do not want to be unmarried having kids. Cause
I don't want my baby to be a bastard. That's what my ex-husband told me.
You know, child support.
That's
I didn't
why
want to
he
do the
forced me to
child
marry
support.
Look, man,
I didn't want to do.
I don't really abide by that.
Huh?
The whole bastard thing.
What's the concoction?
You know
what I mean?
Listen, exactly. Shrugs.
But it's a bad formula.
What's that concoction?
You know what I mean?
What is it? No. I'm not going to tell anybody the concoction.
If
you want the concoction,
you may get sued on doing it.
No. If it's not about that, you can pay me. I will make it. I will give it to you because listen, the
just
game.
know it's gonna have Project Water, tap water.
The game is to be sold, not told.
Kidding.
Project Staircase.
That's just what it is. The game is to be sold, not told.
That's told.
But
were you gonna make a point?
Yeah, I want to keep it real. Right? Because I don't know who's listening. I'm sure the whole world's listening. There was points in time where there were ladies, great women, who did want to bear my seed. I'm not gonna, because they be listening. What about me? You know, like there was points in time that was on the table. That was on the table. You know, when I was a lot younger, and I was like, well, not now. Like usually,
should we open the phone lines?
They always call, but it's like after about 3-4 months. Hey, babe, I'm like, nah, 3-4 months, not chill, whatever. Like that's too. I mean, usually it's how it goes. But then a couple times, you know, with that, they just. After we separated, after a few months, they went and had a baby with somebody else. So I'm like, well, shit, was it me you went and had a baby with that? Or you just went to have a baby?
Period.
Some people just want to have a baby,
And what I'm realizing, even though this is about men right now, a lot of women, they're like, yo, I'm just ready to do this. I want to do this before my biological, because, you know, my biological clock is ticking right now. Yeah. And this baby, if you don't want any parts of it, I'll do it on my own. I don't have no problem with that. But let me ask you a question. First of all, what was I going to say? What are your thoughts about dating women with children? Does that entice you to want her to carry your child? And let me just give you a case in point. I was dating this youngin' back in the days. He used to train for the NBA. And he used to see me, like, with my kids, my biological kids, of course, just, you know, being a mom to them. And he kind of got, like, open and was, like, kind of strong-arming me to have his. He was, like, kind of open. Like, is that a deal breaker for you to date a woman with children? Would you guys be open to do that? Sure. You want to start, Show?
Oh yeah, I could go in all day on that. Look, man, the numbers gotta be low for me because.
What's the numbers in terms of how many children she has and baby daddies, perhaps?
It could only be one. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay. Because the numbers gotta be low.
Because I'm dealing with none.
That's a good point.
You understand?
I hear that. Yeah.
So let's try to, you know what I mean? Let's try to be, you know what I mean? Like,
it's an unlevel playing field, but let's just try to.
Like, let's aim for equality, right?
I hear that.
So we coming in a situation, and like, whoa, you way ahead of the game.
With 5,
right? Well. You know what I mean?
There's no equality there.
Yeah, it's no way we can make this. You know what I mean? Yin and yang. This is not gonna flow. You know what I mean?
I understand. What about you, Vic? Is it a deal breaker to date women without children?
For most of my life, it hasn't been. A lot of years, it hasn't been. Because I realized, like, in the context of me having a child, which may or may not happen. If I'm focused on having a child, let's say my next relationship, I can't say what I'm a cut somebody out the running, but I do know from my experience, I finally figured out that I need someone that is as looking forward to having a child as I am.
Gotta be just as excited, so, equally excited.
So if she's like, yeah, I got 2, I'll have another kid. I want Jamal to have whatever daughter with. Then then it's like, nah, because then sometimes what they do, some of them, they hold that over you. You know what I'm saying?
I just had your baby?
No. They know that you want that. And they kind of like tease you with that.
Yeah,
I want
to,
but not right now. And people, like some women do that. Some women do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand.
They know a man wants a child, but they don't necessarily want it or want it at that time. So they kind of like, keep you alone with that. And that definitely happens when women have other children. They don't really care, so.
I understand. Well, I see. I'm getting
You gotta go younger, show. You
like them young, fresh and green?
No, anybody not like younger.
I'm just
for me 30 is young at this point. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand. When dating women with children, do you ever try to discipline a child? And if so, is there resistance? Does a woman say you don't have children, so you don't understand? You ever got?
I taught y'all how to shoot dice before, but I ain't disciplining.
You what?
Taught them how to shoot dice.
Who, the kids?
Yeah, he was 10.
Said?
I mean, she.
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3?
It was craps, not shoot craps, but it wasn't no money. I told him like, yo, don't play for money with your friends on the street. And she was cool.
Why was that necessary though? Just
wasn't necessary. I mean, I love dice. The signs of probability. I love that. So it wasn't
Scully.
It wasn't about money. It was about mathematics. You know what I'm saying?
So
good point.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, like awkward.
I never beat no children. No,
nah.
Gave some pounds.
You ever dated anyone with children, and did you have to discipline or anything like that? And was there ever resistance if you did?
Of course, but that's not my job.
Boom shakalaka.
I mean,
if the child is playing with matches and you're sitting on the couch loathing or whatever the case may be, is it not your job, or will you make sure that
couch?
it's not my couch? Will you make sure that the quarters remain safe? Will you kick in, like step up at that point?
I repeat, it's not my job.
Damn, Show.
If their daddy would get out of prison, then maybe he could stop the match.
Damn, Vic, turn down for what?
Damn, y'all is ice cold.
Bang, bang, no children gang.
Shoot. Really?
It's not really cold. You just have to know you have to
know it ain't really cold. Just know your role.
You have to stay in your place. I mean, if you want to do everything, you just gonna drive yourself crazy because you're not there for that.
They got some men that don't have children with these women, and they come through the door, kicking the door, waving the fofo. They just want things to be they just want to transform things. Well, you ain't pick up. You put your clothes next to the hamper and not in it. Go pick it up, boy. Men around this house supposed to take out garbage. You see what I'm saying? And open the door for your mama.
If he paying the bills, then maybe that's what it is. But you know what? Speaking of bills, on the positive side, I got money that I wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? I got money I wouldn't have. And for a period of my life, I thought I was going to die. Like, I didn't have children, I was going to die in a couple of years. So, I mean, there's different reasons. Like, it's cool not to have children depending on what you dealing with, how you living. Right. You know what I'm saying? And in this world, like, I don't know what's up with this world.
Oh, snap. Man. Come here, Brother Holly. Come here.
Hollywood.
Yo, we got Holly in the building. Come, because our time is getting short right now. Here is a man who had his first child at, how old were you, sir? They can't hear you.
30-something.
What's 30-something? We don't know what that means. Can you get on that mic right there by you, 6? Get on, jump on. Hurry up. Dude. Look, scurry.
Just take my mic. Just hit my mic.
No, let him, because he needs to hear the earphones. Can we do a sound check right quick?
Just talk. Check.
There you go. Just holding your hand. Just bring it down. Introduce yourself quickly, because we have only like 5 more minutes left.
I'm Hollywood.
Wagwan, Hollywood. Yo, so can you just let our listeners know at what age did you have your first child? Please don't say 30-something again, or else I'm going to have to say it. 36? We talking to the mic.
36.
All right. What were some of the misconceptions? What were they saying to you about not having like children for such a long time? Was it like your family bothering you? Did you have a twin sister that was on your neck and back or anything like that?
Speak for yourself. Right?
That's my twin brother.
Well, a lot of people have a lot of different things to say.
Such as?
Being that I'm with a lot of Jamaicans a lot of time.
I'm like, your seed not have no nut.
They can tell you.
Your nut don't have no seed?
Yeah, the expression is, your piss can't bun grass.
That is not cool.
It's our weird smart, and it's a bunch
Vic
of stuff.
said that some of the 5%ers would refer to, well, someone has referred to him as a seedless grape because he doesn't have any children as of yet.
Yeah, well, to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
What else have you heard?
Everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
I like that one. What else did they say about you?
Don't let nobody rush you into things that you ain't ready for. That's all.
Yeah. That is true. Can I mention one thing about you, bro?
No.
Please?
What?
Well, my brother always said that he always wants his first baby to be his wife's first as well.
Oh, yeah,
and he waited for that.
Dope.
He was Can I say that? He was married before. His wife had children, and of course, the marriage was absolved, and he got married, and he and his first
that's
just
a
had
beautiful thing.
It is. It's kind of.
That's a beautiful thing. Let me get a pound.
Can we get a soul clap?
We on the defense. You know what? I'm gonna jump out the window.
Applaud that man.
That's a beautiful thing. I'm not.
You want some wine, bro?
Nah.
Like it's good to have them how you have them, but that is a beautiful thing that you can cherish and respect that right
Plus,
there.
I'm selfish. So.
Well, let's just say, that's another thing that's brought up.
To the table, so
but let's just say, all those years of me squeezing my brother's scrotum, I thought I killed the seed.
I say one more. I say one thing.
Yes.
I'm buying the house right now, like out of New York,
nice.
and now I have space and I'm ready and all that. So when I was living other places, it may not have been time. So now I have like 3 floors and all that. So 718-555-1224.
Can I bring my kids over there?
No, you will not know where I live. I'm sorry, but
why not?
I'm sorry.
I don't like that attitude. That's a poor attitude.
Not until the rifle permit comes through, but
right.
No disrespect, but yeah, no.
I've taken it as such.
I have new friends, new children.
Oh, no new friends.
Nah,
That's not nice.
I hate that expression. You can't say no new friends. Bro.
Right. That's a bad. That's a.
No, I mean,
you can have new friends.
Yes,
well,
new friends.
don't leave your old friends.
I'm gonna come by the show.
Sometimes it's better to get rid of some of them old friends.
I want a junior.
Yeah, replace them, right?
I want a junior.
Huh?
Show want a junior.
Show you want a junior?
You want a junior though.
Show you want a daughter or a son, or do you care at this point? Preference?
Why you trying to say that? Why would he wouldn't care? I'll take anything. Why y'all trying to play this?
No, but some people have preferences. I'm sure Holly, you wanted a daughter or a son.
I mean, I always prefer to have a son first. I always felt that, calmer. I would have had a daughter first.
That's another reason what you missed that part, that some men don't want a chance, especially if they're a womanizer such as yourself. I'm just kidding.
It is what it is.
What would you want?
As long as the baby's healthy, regardless.
At the 10 fingers, 10 toes, what would you want? Do you care, or you just want a nice, beautiful representation of yourself? Which will be a nice representation, of course.
Exactly.
Real. Right? What about you, Victorious?
Man, some years ago, man, I would tell a woman that if you have my son, and when I went to if I said when I get killed, raise my son to avenge me. So I wasn't ready for that.
What the hell when I get killed? What you?
I wasn't. This is what I was going through. Behind the scenes or something? And it's thank goodness I had no children. Before I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Yes. Oh, he's coming in now. Well, we've got to wrap it up. I want to give a special thanks to Show, Victorious, and Hollywood for being our guests today. Don't forget, you can catch Roxanne Roxanne here every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. Follow me on Twitter at Roxanne Rox1. Number 1, ROXANNE, ROX, and the number 1. And on Facebook at Roxanne Roxanne. On IG, Roxanne NYC. And for all inquiries, including advice, questions, and sponsorship, please email me at info@roxanneroxanne.rocks. Thank you guys for listening and be well. But before you take us out of here, Six, I want one more. I have 3 children already. No, I have 3 sons.
Knock it off.
I do. I have 3 sons. No. Chill.
About to blow the socks up in here.
Take us out of here, Six. Six, stop harassing me. What's your problem?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Word. Yeah. You got stacks like the International House of Pancakes. The man makes motion in bed. Watch it stand straight, your fat body. Come and build with guard body. Hardly any chicken heads, fake jacks, or ride by me. Use a cover girl, living well, lady. Watch the chrome spin, Gorilla Grill. Check out the $1 Million Lady. GS spins, niggas with all the wins. Baby girl, slide in, let the legs spur, nigga. Massage your skin. What's your name? Lex, last name Diamond. Icy earring shining. What's your occupation? Crazy rhyming. Use a queen killer, so I'ma feel you like Exxon. Woo and Jodeci is like cousins. You see me posted at the garden party, sweat dripping on my fly shit, rolling with some niggas robbing. What $1,000 links on? Yo, shorty got money in the stash, get your drink on.
Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny. Can't get you out of my mind. Sexing you is all I need. I would give anything to make you understand me. I don't give a damn about a thing. Freaking you is all I see. What must I say? Tell me, what must I do? To show how much I think about freaking you, babe. What must I say? What must I do, babe? What must I do to show how much?
Yeah, yo, sit back, kick off your feet up on my glass table. Grab the remote, baby, check my niggas on cable. I got the Hey Love album plus Jodeci. Roll this up, the easy waters near the ashtray. Full moon skunk weed up all up in the room. You got the munchies, ice cold milk and on the dunes. How you like it, baby? I like it on the sink. You freak me, butt naked in a long meat. Yo, I like my pad, but you warm. Study Islam, play it off. If my wife call, you're my cousin Dawn. Solomon had many wives, I see many thighs. Stab me like knives. I'm trained by your chinky eyes. Your razor, baby, this is stick up, throw your legs up. You fake freak in the morning, cause at midnight you gave up. You had me harder than the roll of quarters. You felt the snakehead, you can't cook, you can't fuck, chick, your act is dead. Hit the icebox, rinse, grab me a bearer. Can't explain it no clearer, you be the one lately staring in the mirror. Jodeci style, Casey, JoJo, Dalvin, Devontae. all day like Carrie Belafonte. Yo, yes, y'all, yes, check it. It be the Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Jodeci joint, pulling ladies like a hamstring. Check the joints, y'all. Word up, 96, the year 2000, going on like cousins. Check it out, half dozens, shaking heads, I get the plucking.